Con la esperanza de que tu dia amor, con ser amor de I got me some cocoritos in my. Alright, yo, what is up, buddy? Nah, we're not doing the intro just not yet. Not just yet. First of all, let's go ahead and hit the intro over there, and then we're gonna do the ultra real intro. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way, to everybody. Let's go ahead and hit that intro. We're gonna get things started. Ish, cara.
Hey, Freddy Confetti, pop off.
It's back when you kiss me the max. Back day, nigga, I don't know why you ask me. You out for this bitch tryna ask me. Pull up with that chopper on the back. Bitch, bro, gon' play that. Me, my niggas, yeah, we stay strapped. These niggas like to play, we don't play around. Like you about to take a nap, we finna leg out. I got 100 nigga, all hundreds. It's 100 round drum, got them all running.
Alright. Let's hit that cocorito. Gotta hit that cocorito. What up, everybody? Welcome on TikTok. How you guys doing tonight? Welcome to the stream, my boys. Yes, sir. You already know what time it is. Let's go ahead and get things started. Con la esperanza que dando de amor para ser amor por ahí. What up, the homie I hate? How you doing? Alright. Alrighty. Go ready, old chap. We're gonna play a little bit of Genshin Impact. Pick up where we left off. Where did we leave off? Con la esperanza que dando de amor. But that's it. We got 4 days, so we could finish that today. Beautiful. We can finish all this today, baby. And hopefully we can go into the Melastra thing going on here, right? Con la esperanza que dando de amor. What? I can't do that yet? Why? I was just gonna say, how come I can't do that? Do the fragment of the stone. What does that mean? I gotta go higher? Wait, what am I supposed to do? To throw the fragment at the what? Right here? I don't get it. Throw the fragment at the stone? What stone? What stone could they be talking about? Oh, I get it. Enter the cave and search for fragments. No way. No way they got me doing this all over again. Oh, I guess we know what we gotta do. This is where I was last time and I didn't know what the hell I was supposed to do last time. But you know what? It's okay. okay, because this is how you figure out how to play the game. This is where I came through last time. I mean, I'm here. I just don't know what we gotta do. That's the part where I'm confused. It says enter the cave and search for fragments, which I thought we did. Huh. Interesting. I entered the cave. I forgot we have to open those things, but that's the only thing. It doesn't show me how do we do that. And I know there's something in here. Just don't know how to do it. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining on TikTok. If you're enjoying the stream, consider sharing. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused here because last time I didn't know what to do, and that's what put me to sleep. I was trying to figure out how do we open this. Yeah. I mean, we're in the quest area where we're supposed to be. It just doesn't teach you. Oh. Let's see. Let's follow them. Con la esperanza cuidando de un día, amor. Oh, now they can move. Since they can move. Oh. They're good. They're good. You guys can do this. It's good now, guys. You should be able to open this. What? There you go. Con la esperanza cuidando de un día, amor. Fantasera,
A little something to boost the mood.
Con la esperanza cuidando de un día, amor. Oh, and the thing closed? What should we do now? How do we get out of this? We got this, guys. We got this. We got this. A little cocoritos. It's called a little cocoritos. Con la esperanza cuidando de un día, amor. We got this, Paimon. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry, child. See, Coco's got a plan for you. We find an escape. Good. Very goich. Very goich. We should be able to traverse through this much more easier. Oh, we got the rock. The crack of 3. Con la esperanza cuidando un día, amor. What up, what up, what up? The homie Awesome Sauce. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here tonight. Just playing a little bit of Genshin Impact for those of you guys who are not familiar with the game. But happy Friday, happy Friday. Yes, science. Right away. Right. Are we sure this won't go horribly wrong? Yeah, you can phrase this in a way that doesn't sound risky. Beautiful. Con la esperanza guardando un día, amor. Okay. I can grab these things that are very gorge. Oh, there's more here? That should do it. That should do it, guys. For sure. That controlled the weather, right? It made it
When
rain.
the weather is dark and gloomy, our emotions often respond in kind.
Take those rainbow crystals. They might come in handy. You never know. Now we gotta talk to Berna. Where is she, by the way? Okay. Is this all part of the plan? No need to panic. This is just a minor technical issue. Nothing to worry about. Dukuvaki from the chaotic state. Okay. We should be able to move this now much more easier. Now that we're a little bit more ahead in the campaign. So we're gonna. That's a very good advice. Never to panic during. Never panic about stuff like that. You know. We got this. Hmm. I like the way it rains here. It's beautiful. These little raindrops. Very nice. The power of science. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Who is this? I am the dawn's first breath upon the world's weary brow. So this is somebody else that's related to her, I'm assuming, right? Did the mask craving determine the actor's worth? What matters is that she sits in that seat. I can't help but agree. According to my calculations, you're hitting the fragment we're looking for inside this moon mirror. Isn't that right? Well, let's go get this item from the mirror world. I hope she's not a scammer now. She's saying she's a scammer. I don't know how true that is, but I think we should be okay. I don't think she is. She might be a ghost for all we know. Welcome, welcome, Hex. How you doing? Or Hevile? How you doing? How's your day going so far? We gotta recover that fragment, no matter what. Let's do it, guys. It's morphin' time. Bam, 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 bam. Con la esperanza cuidando de un día, amor. We gotta head to the tap. The tippity tap. Whoa, 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 whoa. So we are gonna go into the mirror world. So fate demands that we do this here. Okay. Sounds good to me. So God reborn. Okay. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Okay. It's a mechanical monster. We fought these guys before.
Light of the blazing sun!
Let the show begin.
Time to relax. Not a good sign. Bad dreams be gone.
Come on, we can do it.
Be silent.
Burn it down.
Turn that frown upside down.
Jeez.
I'll protect us.
Observe. The night cometh.
Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me!
Time to relax.
Be silent.
Wrath from the sky!
Finally. Let's go, let's go. How you guys doing tonight on TikTok? Welcome to the stream. Okay, that wasn't too terrible. Good.
Hey, not a bad haul.
What is this? Okay, we got that unlocked. How do we do this? Let's see. Dokuchenki says Dokuchenki. What is it? Is this one? Okay. Oh, I see.
Throttle.
One right up there.
Let's dance. Huh. Hi. 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 Yeah. Hi. Hi. Huh.
Light it up. Incinerate. Light of the blazing sun.
Close your eyes. Fear the dark.
Rise with the...
I'll protect us.
Pyroclastic surge.
Turn it. Frown upside down. Cast your worries to the wind.
Wrath from the sky. Not bad.
Guy's tough. This guy's a little bit tough. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's a little tough. No, no. Oh, she's so. I know she was gonna kick me down. That's right. You fall down, you little bit. You fell down. He fell down. He fell down. Where? He better not come back with full health. I'm gonna be tight if he comes back with full health. Fine. We're gonna fight you here, my boy. You ready to fight?
Ouchie.
Burn it down.
Sweet dreams.
Light of the blazing sun.
A little bit tough, but we got this. I'm right here. No, he got his health back, didn't he? Son of a beluga, where is he? No way, he got his health back.
Show begins. La, la, la.
Okay, don't fight him in the edge, maybe. Maybe don't fight him in the edge.
Beware the creatures of the night.
Turn that frown upside down.
Relax, relax, Coco, relax. Just
Observe.
Rise with the sun. Pyroclastic surge.
Let's dance.
Yachan, Teychan, let's go.
You.
Burn it down. Wrath from the sky.
jeez. Gotta be careful.
Light it up.
Time to relax.
Light as a blazing sun.
Alright, we got this. What up, Ricardo? How you doing?
At the end.
Welcome to the stream.
Close your eyes. The long sleep beckons.
Beautiful. That was nice. Nicely done. Okay. For a moment I got nervous because I didn't know if we were gonna get it right. But we did. There's something up there, but how do I do this? This is gonna be interesting. How do we do this? We're gonna have to probably figure out a way to. Let's see. It's gotta be an easier way. Oh, I gotta kill. Okay, but I gotta get this too, though. Okay, he got that. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. We did it. We got it out the way. Okay. Wait, what? I just found the Kubeki though. Wait, what?
Full throttle.
Oh, it's over there.
Try and stop me.
There though. What am I supposed to do? I'm still a little bit lost there. You see? It becomes almost like a puzzle at this point. Now, am I supposed to shoot this at the homie up there? That's the part where I'm confused, right? Let's see. That's two. Okay, good, good, good.
Rev the
It
engine.
wasn't registering for whatever reason. Una esperanza que todo de un día, amor. Okay, now we got that out the way. So, homie.
Let's dance.
What up, Omega? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? What up, what up? Welcome, what? Oh,
Pyroclastic surge.
The flame
oh
burns
no.
on. Hi. Dreams be gone!
Observe. Night falls.
I'll protect us.
Rise with the sun! Wrath from the sky!
Oh. Let's go, my boys. Nice, clean elimination right there. Welcome, welcome, Bally. Welcome, the incredible Ian. What up, Isai Ortiz? Your boy Kai. If you're watching on the FYP, click on your screens. Feel free to join us. We're gonna be doing a little bit of Genshin. What up, Blake? What up, Diego? How you doing tonight on TikTok? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the likes. How's your evening going so far, my boy? Thank you for finding the channel, and are you a fan of Genshin? How do I do this? Let's see. Good and nah. Okay, okay. What do you usually play? Thank you for the follow. Oh, you play Fortnite and Roblox. Well, today we're gonna play Fortnite and Roblox later on today. We're probably gonna do a little bit of late night Fortnite, if not Call of Duty Warzone. So if we don't play Fortnite late, like I'm talking about like kind of 2 hours from now, then we'll probably end up doing it later on. I'm off because, you know, it's the day after Thanksgiving. It's 2:51 a.m. I'm gonna get no sleep these next couple of days because they're my days off. You know, it's Thanksgiving, by the way. Or it was Thanksgiving. Um, there you go.
Hey, not a bad haul.
That's it, right? Same, it's so late. How was your Thanksgiving, by the way? Did you enjoy it? Did you have a good time? And what do you usually play in Fortnite and Roblox? You like a what? Hey, yo! What does that mean? I mean, I know what it means. You ate a Big Mac? What? Tripping, dog, tripping. We had pork. We had pork with lentil, rice, plantains, sweet plantains. And it was good. I got to spend time with the family. Thank you for the 86 likes, by the way, and thank you once again for the follow on TikTok, my boy. Yep. So just to give you a heads up, when I stream Roblox, we usually just stick to the 5 classical games that I always play on my channel. I don't like trying new things because most of the new games they're pretty sussy. So I usually stick to Super Golf, Don't Step Outside of the Red Circle, Blade Bowl, Uno, Epic Mini Games. Sometimes we do Natural Disaster, but you know, and we just stick to those games because it's games that I can play with like 8 or more people, if that makes sense, at the same time. What about you? What do you play? Most of the newer games are pretty cheeks, unless it's like something like I said, if it's a game where I could play with 8 people at the same time without them having to wait or take turns, then I can, explore it and try to give it a chance. But if it's stuff like Steal a Brain Rot, those games are boring. I don't like playing games like that. Fighting games, most of the times, it's just like 1v1s. It doesn't let you have everybody fight at the same time. Um, so I usually just stick to the older games. What up, Emilio? So that's why I stick to those 5 games because you can engage with everybody and everybody's able to participate. So, but like, what kind of new games you talking about? Let's see. So we're gonna have to try to help her out. Thank you for the 194 likes. I really appreciate it. Are you a fan of Goku? Of course, of course. We finished Sparking Zero a while back. Um, we also play Dokkan and Legends, like rarely. Not as often as we used to, but you know, I do like anime. Yep, we watch uh we watch weekly anime episodes on my Discord. We watch My Hero Academia, One Piece, Digimon. Yeah, 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 yeah. I like One Piece. Yeah, they were on hiatus this past week, so they didn't have a new episode. But it's good. It's good. It's goich. It's very goich. Very goich. My favorite character in One Piece, it has to be Rook, hands down. One of my favorite characters. Let's go. What about you? Who's your favorite character in One Piece? Are you keeping up with the episodes, by the way? Because they're good right now. Oof. Joy Boy Luffy? It's crazy. Joy Boy Luffy. Oh man, so I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's very goich. It's very goich. Very, very, very goich. You gotta see it. You gotta see it, homie. Very good. Okay, okay. Do you keep up with the manga or not at all?
Is this
What?
right?
I did I? Oh, you just don't watch it? Okay, okay. Well, yeah, that happens. It happens. It happens. Where do I gotta go? I mean, I just did that right now, right? Might as well try to destroy these guys.
Try and stop me.
Sweet
Maharaja.
dreams.
Hit him with the Maharaja.
Burn it down.
Be silent. Keep your distance. Close your eyes to dust.
Pyroclastic surge.
The flame burns.
She just keeps dying.
Time to relax.
Maybe it's best not to fight him there.
Let the show begin.
Observe. Fear the dark.
Turn that frown upside down. Yachan, Taechan, let's go!
That was a tough one. Is this game like anime? It's a little bit like anime, yes. You have a lot of cutscenes, you have characters.
So smoothly today.
Right now, they have every character is like an anime. And the whole story is very intricate. There's a lot of lore in this. You have side quests, and right now they're almost close to version 6.3, I think, or 6.2. So right now we're just doing the main story and just saving up so we can summon when the next version drops. But it's been an interesting one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a great game. It's a great game. Like I said, if you like story, you like exploration, this is the game for you, basically.
Are you tired? Try my new spicy energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up.
I gotta cook a whole bunch of dishes.
Let's dance.
Now, how do I get downstairs? Through here? I have to keep going down. But yeah, it's like anime. Do I go through here? Yes.
Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit. Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but them constantly sweeping the area, our way out is completely blocked. Oh, that's never gonna work. One little slip up and it's game over. If they spot us, they'll run straight back to Rear. And once he
Yeah, the
knows we're
cutscenes
here,
are pretty clean.
it won't be long
I
before
like
he's
them.
breathing down our necks again.
So right now, in case you're wondering what we're doing, we're trying to save um, or find out more about this Moon Zion. They're trying to pretty much. Um, there's a rumor that there's an additional moon out there. What up, Dima? How you doing, my boy? So they're saying that the rumor or the theory is that we're living in a fake reality. So what the hero here with Paimon is trying to do is find out how much of this reality is fake and how we can stop this entity that ended up coming out from the void. And he wants to destroy us and everything in his path. But the thing that's stopping him is this Moon Scion who is the protector, or she came from a different dimension, and they're all part of an ancient group of individuals who are really powerful, but now have been reduced to a portion of their strength because of either time or because they're not active or they just chose not to fight anymore. But this one guy in particular who came back from death, even though he's only recovered 15% of his strength, he is more powerful than all of us. So I'm trying to figure out how to stop him. How can we save this world and hopefully prevent future catastrophes? But at the same time, we're finding out that the world we live in is fake to a certain extent. And that's the predicament that we're in right now.
Guess you're right. Alright. Time to zip it.
Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. How was your night, Dima? And yes, Diego, it gets very, very, very intricate.
Quick, hide! We almost got spotted!
The Wild Hunt. That's the minions of that bad guy called the Wild Hunt.
They might not have seen us yet, but that's never gonna work. If they spot us, they'll run straight back to where.
How do we do this? We're gonna have to go this way, I guess.
Quick, hide! We almost got spotted.
I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed. Okay, Diego, thank you for finding my channel. Thank you for following. And thank you for the 400 likes to you and Dima. I appreciate it, homies.
I'm just afraid she don't want me.
Guess you're
I got
right.
hella racks.
Alright. Time
Jeez.
to zip it.
How do I get past these fools? Bro, how? I don't understand. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, they've been. They might not have seen us yet, but that's never. If they spot us,
Same thing.
they'll
Come on,
run.
come on.
Guess you're right.
Gotta figure out how to get past them. How you doing, Nani? What's up? Did my message show? I'm sad. No. What up, Nani? How you doing? My bad. I just saw your message right now. My bad. My apologies. How you doing, though, homie Nani? Happy Thanksgiving. How was your night?
They've been
How did it go?
for nearly 2 days now.
I didn't see it.
Just won't quit.
It was being blacked. How you doing, my boy?
But them
You down for a little Call of
constantly
Booty?
sweeping the area. Our way out is
I'm not gonna go to sleep because I'm not tired. I mean, I slept like a little bit in the afternoon. We had so much to eat.
that's never gonna work.
My bad, Nani. My bad.
It's game over. If they spot us,
I
they'll
see it
run
now. I see
straight
it
back
now.
to Rare Air. And once he knows we're here, it won't be long before he's breathing down our necks again.
Nani.
Guess you're right. Alright. Time to zip it.
I hear you, Nani. I hear you. My bad. The message wasn't showing.
We almost got spotted.
So we gotta hide. They're still there, but how do I get past them? But they never discovered me. That's the part where I'm confused and I'm lost.
Oh, they've been prowling around. Oh, they might not have seen us
Shoot.
yet, but them constantly
What did you have for
sweeping the
Thanksgiving,
area.
Nanny?
Our way out. Oh, that's enough. If they spot us, they'll run. Oh.
So far, so good.
Is this an answer from this world?
I think I'm going the right way. Let's go.
Oh, there's no end to these things.
We're gonna have to fight the wild hunt.
Fire.
Fire.
What up, Begna? How you doing?
Oh no, there's a fire.
How's your day going so far? Oh, she's here? She's pretty tough.
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina. The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
It's Arlecchino. You came.
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
Okay, we finished that. So what's left? What up, Nani? My bad, homie. I just got the message thing didn't pop up. It was good, but it got ruined. My dumbass mentioned my ex and she blocked me again and should have just left her alone and now I need
Whatever.
to move on.
I've got all the data I need.
Yeah, Leba.
Next time
You gotta let go, man. You gotta look. It's better that you have learned to live and love than to not have known love at all. Does that make sense?
Excuse
I
me.
know that this is not a conversation sometimes, you know, when you're thugged out, you don't have it. But as you get older, you're gonna realize that it's normal to have these conversations, especially with people who are looking out for you, right?
Hello, Miss Sandrone.
And in
Sent
this
to look
case, you've learned to have a special relationship with somebody, right? It was better that you experienced that than not experienced it at all. So be happy for, you know, even though you lost her, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, it is what it is, right? You have to man up, accept the defeat, and be like, you know what? Next time when I do get in a relationship, I'll be more responsible and more caring and not take things for granted, right? But learn from those mistakes and be grateful that you at least got to experience something nice with that person who you cared about. It doesn't mean you're gonna stop caring for her, you know, but you have to let it go and you have to move on.
Pretty sure
There's nothing you can do to change it.
If you want some, you'll have
It
to
is
make
what it
yourself.
is. It's already done and dead. But you have to accept the reality, and that's the reality that it's not gonna happen, you know? It's not gonna happen, unfortunately. And you have to learn, like I said right now, more than anything, you have to learn how to be happy by yourself. If you cannot learn to be happy by yourself and move on, you're not gonna mature. You're gonna get stuck in that scenario, and you're gonna keep repeating it in your head over and over again. You're not gonna evolve. You're not gonna, you know, mature in mind, and you're gonna stay stuck in that hole. Neither me or anybody's gonna be able to help you get out that hole, you know, except God and you know yourself. But you have to learn to understand that's it. There's nothing really that you can do at this point. So learn how to grow internally, spiritually, and find yourself so that way you can make the next person happy. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna live with this regret and this anguish in your heart. And when you do find somebody who, let's say, does care for you, you're gonna end up ruining that relationship because you're gonna stay stuck in the past. You're gonna stay comparing the new person with the old person you were with, and it's gonna ruin your chances of finding happiness. So trust me and my advice, and just at this point, that's it. Nothing else you can do. You contacted her, she blocked you, that's it. Just move on. Don't worry about it, don't think about it. We could talk about it, but that's it. It's done and done for. But you gotta let it go. It's gonna consume you. Literally, it's gonna consume you. And it's not gonna be healthy for you, my boy. It's not gonna be healthy. Of course it's gonna get you sad. But you gotta keep in mind that sometimes we gotta deal with our decisions. And if we didn't appreciate what we had, that's just how it is, my boy.
Full throttle!
Ready, steady, go!
Rise with the sun! Oh, sweet dreams!
I'll protect us. Eek! Huh.
Burn it down!
Be silent. Beware the creatures of the night.
Turn that frown upside down.
Rise with the sun!
Let the show begin.
Close your eyes.
Gotta defeat this bozo right here.
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Light it up!
The long sleep beckons.
What? He gained his health. Hell no. I'm not fighting that. He gained his health back. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
You.
I gotta move on. Not gonna lie, it was consuming me. I couldn't help go, but this time she's probably talking to someone else and already and I'm over here sad. Yeah, you gotta let it go, man.
You all made it back in one piece.
I told you this. But didn't I tell you this?
Feels like there's quite a few people missing.
I'll be telling you, I'm like,
Where's
Nani,
Prince and the others? And what about Nefer?
I returned ahead
let's
of
play
them.
some games and you be
Flint is
depressed
helping
and shit.
Aino
You be
and
like,
Nefer to
nah.
set up the decoys and
You be
buy
like,
some
nah, I don't
time.
wanna play.
As for Miss
My
Nefer,
Romo, emo and shit.
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end.
I'm emo. I don't want to play with Coco. And I'm like, Nani, come on, let's play. Be like, nah, I'm gonna go in my corner and
see.
play
then
Battlefield and
let's get
shit.
right into it.
But at least you've been
But
working out.
first,
That's been
who
helping
do
you
we
out, I
have
hope.
here?
So
You brought someone
that's
else
a
in to
good thing,
help?
you know?
Greetings. I was invited here to help.
Working out
as a
helps out a
longtime tea
lot.
party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Arlecchino.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before?
Talk about those
of
eyes,
course.
eyes,
Those
eyes,
memories we just
eyes,
saw.
eyes, eyes.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a tea party buddy.
You are well informed,
See, no
Grandmaster.
mames.
A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nodcry, and yet the people and affairs of
Can I be
Threaten
honest with
Naya
you?
seem
So
to
that way
hold
it'll
a
get through your head.
special place in your heart.
This isn't, you're not gonna like this. It's gonna hurt you a little
Oh,
bit,
the
but
feeling's
she's
mutual.
probably getting cracked.
Sounds like
She's
you
probably
know
getting
all about
cracked by
who I
some other
am,
dude, and
too.
she already moved on. You gotta understand when
Fatui
females move on.
Harbinger.
That's it. There's nothing you could do about it. That's it. Some other
That
dude is
is
probably
weird.
cracking
Just
her,
got
and
intense. Guess we can't just
she's
start
probably
trusting
already in love
Fatui
with the dude.
Harbingers,
That's it.
Even at a time like this.
She's
I must
moved on,
admit,
homie.
though,
She's moved
I'm a
on.
little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
Nor
That's
does
it, Nanny, that's
Nodcry
it.
belong to Mondstadt,
Nothing you could do.
Mr. Varka. Yet still,
She's not
we're
coming back.
fighting for it all the
She's not gonna
same.
give you another
Things
chance.
don't always have to have a tangible payoff.
You gotta just let it go, homie.
Sometimes
Let it go. I know it
stopping things
hurts.
from spiraling out of control is a higher priority
But that's
than
it.
chasing the spoils of victory. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all.
At least be happy that you
That's
weren't
between
married
Columbina and myself.
and had a family or kids with her, because it would have been a lot more messier, don't you think? Because there's nothing worse than what if you would have, had a marriage with her, had kids, and then you guys fall out of love and divorce, and she takes the kid away. It could have been much worse, Nani. All I'm saying, it could have been much worse. So that's it, She probably doesn't want to have any problems. She probably moved on already. That's it, my boy. You gotta understand and let it go. That's it. It's like losing Okay, how can I explain it? Imagine your dog. I'm sure you love your dog, but it's gonna come a point in time where the dog is gonna die. And again, this applies to the universal law of not everything lasts forever. So if the good times are the good times, enjoy them. Enjoy them, because they're not gonna last forever. And it's the same thing with the bad times. You're gonna have bad times, but just know that those bad times aren't gonna last forever, Those bad times aren't gonna last forever. So cherish what you have in life, regardless of what it is,
Forgive me.
because
I
it's not
don't
gonna
mean to
last,
doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have
and
been
enjoy
the
and
source
try to
of
find
many
joy in
of
other
our
things.
troubles.
If
We
you
are
have family
only
members who are
doing
still
things for
alive,
our
try to
own
spend
credit.
time with your mom or
But
your
ever
dad, with
since
your
they
siblings.
arrived,
Go
the
out,
Fatui have treated us with
go
nothing
do
but
things that will
hostility.
keep your mind
I
distracted.
know there's been a
You
lot of
live
bad
in
blood between
California. I
us
mean,
in
I
the
would have
past.
been going to
I've done my
Universal. I would
utmost
have
to avoid
invited friends or
friction whenever I
family.
could.
Let's go to Universal.
But
Let's go to
sometimes
this and that. Like, I
fundamental
would have done
conflicts of
fun
interest
shit to
simply
keep my mind
can't be
entertained.
settled
Is
amicably.
all I'm saying.
That's why I'm
Especially
here
if they have the
solely in
means
a
and the money
personal
for it.
capacity.
Because
This
I
has
know you're
nothing
not
to do
broke.
with the Fatui.
So,
As a gesture of
but
good faith, I'll be frank.
you have a choice. You can
I
either
can
stay
help
stuck
calm
in that
people
hole
trapped
of
down the
depression,
iridescent moon's marrow,
or you can
which will help
try
her restore more
and
of her power.
live a
Anyway,
little
what
bit
else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
in order to move on. Remember, you're not gonna heal from this. You're not gonna, I'm not saying that you're gonna forget about it overnight. It takes time.
Too many secrets after all.
But
But she clearly wants
that's
to
up to
change
you,
the
you know.
subject.
I can't
It
force
would
you. All
be
I can do is just
awkward if
guide
I
you,
tried to bring it up again
and then you make
now.
the decision as to
I
how you
guess
want to
we'll
move
just
forward.
have to go along with it.
So you can either stay
It is
stuck
the
or you
fourth
can
of
move
the
forward.
Fatui Harbingers after
It's your
all.
choice.
One look and you can tell she's not someone
Nothing
you
really I
wanna
could
mess
do there,
with.
you know. I've done my part as a friend, but
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top-secret intel.
All right, listen up, everyone. First,
that's what I
we
mean.
now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
the dregs of the
Dregs
Crimson
of
Moon,
the
I think
Crimson Moon.
are they related to
In the
Arlecchino?
memories,
The
there was a
Platikins,
lot
right?
of
The
talk about the
Platikins.
Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
See, they know.
To
They
my
know.
knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection.
Crimson Moon, my
But
boys.
one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty,
lot of powerful
the
people
Finster King,
in
still
that room
coveted
alone.
the secrets it left behind. So,
Crazy.
he sent the Rehir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers. In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as
Who
any
the hell
other
is
person.
Tolindis?
Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis. What's the matter?
Just after a year, regained his body.
Daughter. Flinders.
Interesting. Anything else? What about this would-be fiancé of his? Do we know anything about her?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum, but it felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
Ooh, the
and one
Platikins,
more
my
thing.
boys.
For some reason, Rerir's fragment also contains some of Tholindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Tholindis was still around, Rerir appeared to be lucid and quite normal. Tholindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he
Tholindis.
couldn't let go of. Tell me, though, were these pure-blood Conrians we're talking about here?
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian...
The curse of immortality.
Oh yeah! Just like how it was with the captain. If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rerir might regain some of his sanity?
It's possible, but it would take a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that. That merchant who Nefer knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we could hire her to look into it.
All right then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow. As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the Wild Hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with.
Yes,
Given
sir.
that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now, then discuss our next move with Flint's, Ino, and Anefa when they get back.
All right then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
All right, let's go. Let's do this.
We'd
Let's go
better
look
get
for
moving
the
too.
answers that we
We'll
need.
try to buy you as much time as we can.
Yes, sir.
Relax. Just do your thing. Now, I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here
Where's
any
the
minute
backup?
now. Stay safe, everyone. Dismissed.
Okay. So is he good or bad?
We're back. Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally, and Boss Nefer has uncovered some promising info. Everything
Good,
going smoothly
good.
on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now.
Poor Aino.
Oh, right! Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flint's?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the Wild Hunt in Amsvartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion. But according to Flint's intel, several outbreaks of the Wild Hunt had already occurred in Nodcry in the period leading up to that. That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
Flint's, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Nodcry are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest.
Let's go.
And Efa and I will head back over to Amsvartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal's a deal. Not a word about my snack intake for the next week.
Database updated. Reliability of Ino's predictions increased.
What does that mean?
They were
Means we're
betting on
goach.
how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Anefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsvartnir on her own. You might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.
Okay. Let's keep it going. Alright, so we advanced the story there.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this way, would you mind telling us what you've got planned? We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here.
Let me turn the AC on because it got a little bit cold. I mean, a little bit hot.
Iridescent Moon's marrow is. How do you?
2 seconds.
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon. And one of the last surviving embers of the two worlds' flames.
Huh? Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient Conria?
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it.
Alright, I'm back.
But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along.
I'm back,
When I
homies.
was young,
Very
I
goich.
discovered I could wield a very special
Got
kind
hot.
of
It got hot, my
fire.
boys. Had to turn the
It
AC on.
coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I
Arlecchino
experienced
shit.
strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out.
What? Your hands.
Exactly. That is why my hands are like this too. At first, I saw it only as a curse, but once I became a harbinger, the jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations over the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss.
Welcome in, welcome in if you just joined.
Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss. You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes, and that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug-of-war.
Oh, sounds intense.
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon or the Iridescent Moon that you're unclear about?
Paimon has a question. So, the Crimson Moon that the Karians used to worship was actually the Iridescent Moon, right? Which was one of the three Moon Sisters. Does that mean that the Karians were to the Crimson Moon as the Frost Moon Scions are to the Frost Moon?
It's called the Burrito
So
Moon.
much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the abyss.
What about the Nani Moon?
Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon
A coup d'etat.
dynasty.
If you guys don't know what a
Still,
coup d'etat is,
Even with the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want living proof, it's standing right before you.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in your presence. When I looked at you, I felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye. In your flames, I saw its broken image, surrounded by a strange black aura.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery, and I'd prefer not to end up as the object of an insane research project. Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's any other questions, they'll have to wait. I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letters, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody. Correct?
That's right. For now, it's the only way I can pay you back for your help. The iridescent moon is already part of who you are. So with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started? What does this place have to do with the Crimson Moon?
When I first became a harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Harry, also known as Leobranto Inamorato. You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era. But setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details. In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
Beyond the bounds of this world? For real? And what kind of induction ceremony?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson moon. The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds. Here and now, you are born anew." The book leaves much unsaid, but I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled, leaving an indelible mark upon them so that they would forever live in the Crimson Moon's light.
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind of ritual. But there's no fireplace here! Do you see a chimney anywhere? Oh, are we supposed to build it ourselves? Okay, fine. Paimon will go find some bricks.
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds. In other words, the flames that burn within me. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of Conria, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the two worlds of life and death. In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the easy part. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open.
Understood.
So I
Don't
won't
worry.
be able to come with you. Once
got
you're
this.
inside, you'll have to find your own way.
We got
Very
this.
well. Then I'll open it up.
Let's go, homie. Let's
Traveler,
go.
spare me a little more moonlight if you would. I may need it.
A little moonlight, girl. Remember, we absorbed the
Thank you.
moonlight.
I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short distances and confront whatever dangers might await.
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
Whoa. This is crazy right now. If you're watching.
One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it! I sense a sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition. All right, Let's go.
It's gonna get interesting, homies. Let's keep it going, I guess. All right, let's do this.
I sense your presence and crave you death and rebirth.
Who is that? I'm not gonna lie to you, it sounds familiar.
Why are you?
Nani says,
You have crossed
I'm just watching stuff right now to get out my mind off of it.
transcended fate
How
itself.
about you watch some Cocorito?
I have no right.
How about you watch some Cocorito and stop being a Draco ass looking ass? Stop being a Brian ass. Know what I'm saying?
Hey, look up at the sky! A red moon! This must be the spot, right? Is that the abyss? It's practically filled the entire place. What now? What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent moon. Was this truly what you wished for? Careful! There's something spooky about this place. Feels like something is lurking in the fog. Haimon's right behind you. Whatever you do, don't run off without her.
Oh, Paimon.
By the way, Columbina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
Alright, let's keep it going. I like my party right now. This looks good. It's like a good team.
Yeah! Burn it down!
Observe.
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Yeah! Try and stop me!
Nah, don't be sipping that. Don't be sipping on that hydro, that lean. You better not.
Pyroclastic surge!
Sipping hella lean, watch my eyes grow. And Gary hit him with that. You know the crab like money. You know the star likes to shine. You know the squirrel like guns. Nani, all I gotta tell you is this. What we all got in common and the shit is said and done. Is all the bitches in the city that we run. Know what I'm saying? There's hella, listen, there's hella, there's still plenty of fishes out there in the sea, my boy. It really is up to you whether you're gonna go out, fish.
Steady now.
This plan is not the end of the world. I know it doesn't make sense right now. And again, it's okay to be sad, but I'm just saying there's plenty of fish out there. As a fisherman, you can. I just give up and choose not to because I don't find it worth it at this point.
Light up the blazing sun!
I mean, I had my fair fun back in the day, but at this point, for me right now, it's all about family time and money. My spirituality, money, and my family. That's what's important right now. Right now, I see most of my friends my age miserable. Half of them are getting divorced, going through midlife crises. Their kids don't want them. They don't want them to be with them. It's, bro. I'm like, if that's what today's day and age is not the day and age like it used to be back in the day. Back in the day, marriage was sacred. And you would stick with your partner, you know? Through thick and thin. Nowadays, it's a joke. So, in my opinion, I'm not saying you have to follow this, but it's not worth it. For me, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Huh?
It's, you know? I felt bad for one of my homies. They taking half of his shit, like half of everything. His 401k, like everything, dog. And she's wanting child support, and he's gotta, bro, he literally had to move out of his own apartment. He had to go live with his mom. And like, it's crazy. It's crazy. He had to go from his job because he had to, you know, take care of the whole divorce. Time that he couldn't take off, and then I have some other homie who's going through some similar stuff.
Huh? For real?
Imagine not having your kids
That's
love
way
you,
too high.
taking the
There's no
mom
way I'll
side.
be able to reach it.
No,
You know,
I'm not sensing anything up there.
that pain's got to be worse than
Coming from under
losing
the mountain.
a girlfriend.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of
I wish that
weird
on no
shadow
man.
over the water. Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort. Let's check it out.
I was like, Charlie, I'd rather be by myself. Holy garbanzo beans. I was like, nah, bro, that can't be marriage life. And I know it's not like that for everybody, but the cases I've seen,
Hmm. Looks like a device from the time of Kalia. Maybe
I'd be like, brother,
people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's name, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues. Hey, look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. You think these mechanisms might be the key to unlocking the secret? Let's try to find more of them!
Celinda,
just do it.
we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Ugh. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Felindis? Is that Rere's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her voice here? Oh yeah! So, do you think she was studying this strange space all along?
The abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here. Like echoes. Or after images.
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my childhood. Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. Mourning still in wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest. For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space. Is it a coincidence? Or something more?
Okay. Let's do this. You know the crab like money.
Oh, looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
And he says, true, true. Have you done anything for your battle pass for Fortnite, or you been slacking on that?
Close your eyes.
I already got the skin. No, mom, it's slacking off.
Rather out of sorts. Beware the creatures of the night.
Come on, we can do it. Let's dance.
Wrath from the sky!
Be silent.
Let's go.
I see. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the three moons, is the key to unlocking. If it really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
Okay. Let me go ahead and continue with the story. I'm gonna have to jump. Let's see.
Stop me!
Take cover behind the rocks.
Oh. Let's go, my boys. We did it.
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow. Oh, Rerir, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness. If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
Hey, look! The moon's reflection is back to normal. Elendis' voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose! Let's go!
It's gonna get interesting. You know the crab like money. You know the star like fun. Wait, was there a chest over here, or am I tripping? Sipping hella lean, watch my eyes grow. Ooh. All right. Sipping hella lean, smoking hydro. I just pop
Exploration
a
and
bean, watch my
trials.
eyes grow.
Adventuring is right up my alley.
When I hit the reef, turn the tide. Oh, Gary is my shadow, bitch. He go wherever I go. Meow, meow, meow.
Many insects have a compulsion
Gary
to
hit him
follow the
with the
light,
meow, meow.
and humans are the same.
Gary hit
Except
him
we
with
call
the.
that light hope.
Gary hit him with the. Yeah, you know what I mean? Alright. You know the crab like money.
These things are so creepy.
It's cold as fuck right now. You notice that?
Like we'll have to
I had to bring out the tiger quilt. You know which one, right? The big ass tiger quilt. You know what I'm talking about, Nana. You know. The big tiger quilt. I'll be wrapping myself with that. Wait a minute. I just got mail. No mas. Oh, I'm ready.
That must be the iridescent moon's mirror. Oh, but we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it.
You know the star keeps shining. You know the squid like guns. But what we all got in common when this shit is said and done. Done. It's a dead fucking roach in a city that we run. I just pop a bean, watch my eyes grow. Sipping hella lean, smoking hydro. When I hit the reef, I turn the tide. Oh, Gary is my shadow, bitch. He go wherever I go. Meow, meow, meow. Gary hit him with the meow. Oh, shh. Gary hit him with the. What up, the homie? Face Wasabi. Long time no see, my boy. How you doing, homie?
Bad dreams be gone. Light of the blazing sun. Sweet dreams.
I'm doing good. How's your day going so far? Happy Friday, my boy. How's the soccer games been?
Burn it down.
Observe. The night cometh.
Dorime. Let's go. We got this.
Light it up.
Close your eyes. You'll sorely regret that.
Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop!
Be silent. Beware the creatures of the night.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm doing great though, homie. Face Wasabi. How's your Friday? How's your Friday?
I finally did it! The iridescent moon's marrow. Still burning away like an undying flame, yet now contaminated by the abyss. It has taken on a new form entirely. If we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to obtain its untainted essence. It's so cold. Is it you? Are you here? Huh? Are you talking to us?
Who is this? Is that her?
Blessed. I can see you once more. Our fates have crossed, and I am finally free. I'm sorry. I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart.
What up, ghoul?
As death
Welcome on
drew
TikTok.
nearer. The moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces by 1,000 blunt blades. My thoughts scattered as the cold crept in. But I could not bear to fade away like that. Tell me, what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? If only I had possessed your courage, then I might have been spared this torment more painful than death. You look so puzzled. That's how I felt too when I first saw you. But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo. What was that all about? Was that the goddess of the iridescent moon? Oh,
Wow.
it sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. But none of us have ever met her before, right? Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew. For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart. But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. That should help you regain your strength, right? Alright. Time to leave this place and meet back up with Arlecchino. Let's go!
Let's do this, my boys. Doing good so far in the story.
That's odd.
Cutscene.
This place looks different than when we came in. Waning moon. Huh? Oh, lifeless damsel. Oh. Hurry! The place is collapsing! It wants to trap us here. Who's it? The abyss? Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
for?
Wow. Crazy, crazy. That was crazy for the story right there.
Oh, we made it! Was that you, Arlecchino? Did you save us? Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry. No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
But surely... Oh, we're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for us.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well, Columbina.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
Wow.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return. Feeling stronger?
She got diarrhea.
Hey, Columbina, are you okay?
Diarrhea Columbina.
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned. At least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rayrier like this. Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would.
Please, Columbina.
It's okay. I can take it.
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Not Cry. The Ray here of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the Frost Moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rayrier.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never
Nice.
really cared.
Wonder what her
All
real name
I'll
is.
say is this. Once you've defeated Rerir, give it some thought. All right, that's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
Okay.
You're the best!
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
Let's go. Good stuff.
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength. And that's all that matters. In other words, mission accomplished. Paimon wonders how everyone else is doing.
Oh wow.
Full throttle!
Let's do this puzzle before we move on. How do I do this? Let's see. Sipping hella lean, watch my eyes grow. Can I reset?
Let's dance.
Can do nothing there. Okay, let's see. Let's push that over there. But I can bring that back. Reset it. Okay, so if I push this over here, right? It's doing something here. Messed up. No, that should be able to do. There you go. Okay. There you go. I was about to say, I'm like, am I doing this right or wrong? Now we figured it out. Got it. See a save point over there, which I've done before. We got this, homies. What up, Harvey Cat? Long time no see. How you been, my boy? Let's see if I can turn this over here. Let's see. Let's go, we did it. Let's go, my boys. Let's go. Good stuff.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Okay. Let's get that out the way. Can I do this and claim it for the day? I think I can.
Try and stop me.
We got this, homies.
Oh, do you think the others are making good progress? Hope it's all going smoothly. Oh, hey look! They made it back as well! Flint's, Llama! How did it all go?
All is well, thank you. Nefer and Yehoda had to stay at the curatorium to wrap things up, so they won't be joining us for now.
I ran into Miss Anefa and Miss Aino on the way back. Their work is still in progress, so I suspect they won't be back for a while either.
You seem rather cheerful today, Mr. Flint's.
I certainly am. I achieved what I set out to do and came away with more than I bargained for. Fighting alone can get quite tedious, but I had the good fortune to run into a pair of brave young warriors.
We meet again. How have you been?
Albedo! What are you doing here?
That would be a natural assumption to make.
What is Albedo doing here? I was surprised.
These two
I'm glad to see
courageously led me
Albedo
here
though.
while I was
Not gonna
fighting
lie
the
to you.
wild hunt. When they told me they were Servarka's colleagues, it all made sense. And given how people of outstanding talent tend to cross paths, it's no wonder you're already acquainted.
So, who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
Oh, look who it is.
A gentleman of few words, I see. And a rather stern countenance. I presumed you were acquainted with him. Is that not the case?
It's nice to meet you. Again. We've technically met before.
Wait a sec! You're Minnie Durin!
That's right. It's me, I'm glad to see you again.
By the way, he says it's okay if you drop the mini.
Yeah, I'm not as mini as I used to be.
Interesting, isn't it? The first step towards blending into human society appears to be reflecting on whether one's name really reflects who they are.
Wow! You look so different! In a good way, of course. It's great to see you looking so healthy.
Thank you, Paimon. And although you're as mini as ever, I understand that diminutives don't always convey endearment. I'll be sure to simply call you Paimon as a sign of my great respect for you.
Wow! You're such a smooth talker now. Paimon could get used to this. From now on, you may refer to her as your esteemed guide, Paimon.
Okay, Paimon.
Personally, I think our little Paimon is the perfect size. When people call her Little Paimon, it's just because she's so adorable that they can't help themselves. If that's not a sign of endearment, what is?
You're absolutely right, Miss Lauma. My brother still has a long road ahead of him when it comes to understanding human relationships.
Anyway, speaking of long journeys, didn't Columbina, leave with you? How come she isn't back yet?
She went out on her
Catching
own
up with old friends.
to do her own thing.
Wouldn't be surprised if she stopped for a cup of tea or 10 on the way back.
Uh-oh. People are talking about me. Hope it's nothing negative.
Like, bish. She's in a much better place, I agree.
Judging from your expressions, I'm guessing it all went well?
It's getting crowded here. I'll go grab some chairs.
No need. This is a job for an alchemist. I'll whip some up momentarily.
Thank you for your hospitality, ladies and gentlemen, but I was merely escorting my friends back. I'll be meeting Sandrone shortly, as we still have some things to discuss. It's been a pleasure, everyone. But this is where I'll say goodbye.
We really appreciate your help.
Oh, come on. Spare the formalities. I'm just glad I could help out some true friends.
I understand. Well, bye for now, Harlequino.
Oh, this place is hopping. It's probably a good thing one of us left. Otherwise, we might not fit all these people in.
Are you saying we're about to run out of chairs?
As a matter of fact, I am.
What up, Harvey
Come
Cat?
in and see for
How you doing,
yourself.
homie? Let's go. Alright, so I guess we could leave it there for now. We'll pick up from here tomorrow. After this cutscene, obviously.
I overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way. With Miss Columbina's colleague gone, we should be back to the original crew plus the other colleagues I brought in. Though, it looks like we have another new face. Someone else managed to rope in a colleague too?
Frankly, you and Paimon are the only people I know here.
This here is Deansliff, colleague of Teyvat's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the Traveler. Well, not exactly colleagues, more sort of friends.
When someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know you're speaking to someone important.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Note to self. Once Paimon knows your name, the rest of the world will soon follow.
When he comes looking for us, it's usually something important. Paimon's guessing you've heard about the Wild Hunt, then.
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to say that the Wild Hunt is our mutual enemy, would that earn me a seat at the table?
As the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Mr. Dainsliff, there's a seat with your name on it. Though, I can't promise the same for everyone else. Hey, Albedo, think you can rustle up a couple more chairs?
After all this time apart, Grandmaster Varka's first order is to rustle up a couple more chairs. I've missed this.
Is he being sarcastic?
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of human conversation. Trying to decipher Albedo's way of speaking has been like jumping in at the deep end.
Remember, During was that little dragon thing.
I get you now.
He became human.
Don't sweat it. There are people who go their whole lives without getting the hang of it. You're ahead of the game already.
I wonder what's taking Nefer so long.
Perhaps you should go and check in with her. If anyone can hurry her along, it's you.
I just got back from the curatorium. Besides, aren't you curious to see what's taking her so long?
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share secrets. And since gathering intel is her specialty, I'm guessing she'd prefer to keep her methods confidential. Under such circumstances, would it not be tactless for me to impose?
Oh, but it's fine for me to impose.
What can I say? You have an unrivaled ability to garner people's affection, Miss Moonchanter. Besides, you have far more in common with her than I do.
All right then.
Damn, girl.
Impressive. She barely fought back at all. I admire your powers of persuasion, my friend.
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is to always pitch in with other people's responsibilities so that you can be selective with your own.
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
Spoken like a true sage.
Anyway, looks like we've got some time to kill before the meeting. Let's take a little breather, folks. And feel free to chat amongst yourselves. We'll get down to business once the other two arrive.
All right.
Truth be told, I can't remember the last time I was in a meeting with so many people.
You're not alone there, my friend. The Lightkeepers also struggle to bring everyone together for a serious discussion.
I don't doubt that. I've only ever met two Ratniki, one being you, and the other being that young guy, Eatlua.
Eatlua is a good apple. I'll give him that. He's kind, honest, and regularly delivers supplies to my lighthouse. A true Ratnik to the core. In that sense, he puts me to shame.
So you're what? A fake Ratnik? That's what it sounds like you're saying. But I get the feeling that's not quite what you meant.
Nope.
Come on, why the awkward silence?
Sorry. I'm not even gonna bother trying to hide it. You've known all along, haven't you, my friend? Now that was an awkward silence.
Let's just keep this between ourselves. Probably best if Eloa doesn't know, huh?
That goes without saying. Gotta be careful what you share with youngsters, after all.
Anyone else in the know? Let me guess. The Traveler and Paimon?
It's dangerous being too sharp for one's own good, you know.
Then, in the name of the Animo Archon Barbados himself, I swear your secret's safe with me.
When we went for drinks, you said that you and Barbados were practically best buds. In the light of that claim, do you really expect me to take your oath seriously?
Of course. Just as long as you don't go spreading around the fact that I'm close with Barbados, all right?
Fair enough, then. Nothing like a bit of mutual leverage to seal the bonds of friendship.
Chat with everyone while you're waiting. Alright, so we'll probably do this on the next episode. This is not something that we gotta take care of, at least not right now. But we did amazing. We were able to advance the story, and I think we did great. We did great. So I'm gonna leave it there for now. Let me go to this thing over here to clean my dailies. 'cause I know it resets at 5. And then tomorrow we'll focus on the other stuff.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra at
Very nice. Dispatch again. Beautiful. Okay, homies. So we'll leave it there for now. I want to thank everybody who came through today on the stream. I hope you'll have an amazing, fantastic day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Happy Friday once again. And we'll be seeing you guys around. Shout out to the homie Nani, the homie Peaches, everybody else who came through early in the stream. Diego on TikTok, the homie Face Wasabi. I'll see you guys around, the new viewers and the new followers. As always, don't forget to play, laugh, and enjoy life. Till then, peace. Shabriri, bobiriri.